Alright, well, I realize that immediately I'm going to have to close and reopen Pro Tools because I'm streaming and it uses a separate little software thing for that. Not a big deal though. And here we go. The thumbnail should have shown, but this commission matchup is for Haruko from Fooly Cooly versus Gwenpool, the version of Gwen Stacy where she's like Deadpool instead of a spider person. Oh, hey LV. What's going on? Let's see. Alright. Mostly this is just going to be more of a chill stream. Like, I'm keeping it simple this time and I'm just mixing. Because I already have this arrangement pretty much done. Let me just make sure that the chat overlay is working. Okay, cool, it is. So let's start with the drums because the drums are kind of weak and they need a lot. So we'll start by EQing these guys. As soon as this loads, let's get a bunch of these in. Yeah, the live setup. I had it last time, but it wasn't as pretty. I've been trying to make sure that every stream I'm improving things I've been having issues with. Hey again, Jacob. Hi-hats and the cymbals. And then we'll go through and we'll EQ. Let's start with the kick. Play, please. Thank you. That helped a little bit. Do the snare too. Hello, William. And hello, McLaren and Minetta, Hannibal. You know, all the usuals, all my regulars. I recognize some names. Let's see. Just this tom here. We're just gonna listen to this part over and over till I get the toms how I want them. Oh, much better. Okay, now for the hi-hats. That's pretty much it, Luis. I just do music all the time. I guess when I'm not doing music, I might be in like VR chat or playing Beat Saber in VR. Alright, you hear how much of a difference that made? Well, thank you, William. Let's see. Oh, no, I'm not done with the drums yet. Although I do want you guys to kind of hear what's going on, but the drums are really quiet compared to everything else. So you'll get to hear the song in a minute. Let me just continue working on the drums for now so that they will sit nicely in the mix instead of being quieter than everything else. MP, the lyrics usually are only $50 more. Like, I do my instrumentals for the base price of $200, and then my vocals I tend to do for just another $50. I mean, it's effectively double the work, but I also know that no one's gonna want to pay twice as much to have vocals on the song, and I'm okay with, you know, underdoing it a bit. I'm already not charging enough regardless, so... Alright, let's hear how that sounds. Hello, Lofty. Okay, these drums sound a lot better than they did. Keep on going. Set this to percussion and then put it on everything. Now the snare, we'll do the same thing to the snare. Nothing to be sorry for, Zachary. Toms. Okay, we're gonna get really annoyed with this little tom part because it's gonna take me a second to EQ, and we're just gonna listen to it over and over for a sec. Okay, between last stream and this stream, I finished a commission that wasn't for a matchup, and I finished Rina versus the very Japanese matchup that Strunton wanted. Those characters. And right now we're on Gwynpool versus Haruhara. Alright. Oh. I hit the wrong thing. My bad. I'm gonna listen to that again. I feel like that cymbal is a bit too loud. Like, and one last thing to do to the drums, and then we'll let you hear everything I've got written so far. Put a little reverb on here, on the snare. Make it sound nice and chunky. Because everybody likes a thick snare with two C's. Bus 3, 4, I made this bus 1, 2. Should be bus 3, 4. Let's just bring a bit of that in. Okay, now let's see how that sounds in context, so you can finally actually hear the song. Yeah, Jins, I'm a VTuber and have been for, I guess, a week. And, yeah, I'm doing the music for that matchup, yes. Actually, it's the one that I talked about in the Death Battle cast that I finished the same day I got it. Like, I did that in, like, 4 hours. It was crazy. After this burb would be Tanjiro from Demon Slayer versus Hyorin Lee from Cardcaptor Sakura. I think we can make that more spacious with a bit of reverb here. Actually, let's not do ROM. Let's do Neoverb. Let's use I recently spent like $100 on it. I may as well use the crap out of it. Put bus 1, 2. Since last week, Slimer. I've been doing it for a week now. And thanks, Zachary. Yeah, the client gave me really good references that they wanted for me to do on this track. Bus 1, 2. I like that. Do I like Shrek? That's doesn't everybody like Shrek? Shrek is love, isn't he? Oh, that's cool to hear. Thanks for sharing my stuff with your stepdad, subwoofer. This one is eventually supposed to have vocals, so if it seems simple in sections, it's because I'm leaving a lot of room for the vocals, which I won't be doing the vocals today. I'm not going to record vocals on stream, probably ever. And no one has commissioned anything SCP related now. I tend to stick pretty tightly to what people send me as references, but I have a lot of creative freedom within that, as long as it's... Sorry, I'm listening to the song and it's distracting me. Oh yeah, no one's commissioned Bill Cypher versus Discord yet, actually. It's one that I'm surprised people haven't. Wait. I actually don't make the names, not all the time. I make some names, sometimes the client makes the names, sometimes the person working on the track art makes the names. We just kind of brainstorm between everybody, and whoever has the coolest name idea, we're going to go with that. Thanks for whatever 1000 CLP is, by the way. I don't know what that currency is. Oh, I love the Rap Emerald Hero. I'm doing all kinds of vocals. I think the solo, not to cockblock you guys, because I'm sure you were listening, but I think this solo here could use like a nice delay on it too, so we'll just add a delay real quick. Delay. Pesos chilenos. Okay, so we got Chilean pesos. Gotcha. Well, thank you very much for your Chilean pesos. It's a currency I've never had before. I appreciate that. Third time's a charm for what? Sorry, I missed whatever. Third time's a charm for what, Lockhart? Let's see. Get us a nice delay on here. Let's go with a replica. I've been really enjoying the way that sounds. This. Bus 3 and 4. Oh yeah, for you catching it? Cool. Well, welcome to the third stream. I'm trying to do it on Sundays and Mondays, so like I'll probably try to stream again tomorrow too. And just like that way, for like someone whose weekend might be normal and someone who might have, I don't know. Sundays and Mondays kind of works for me because I'm a very busy guy, but I feel like hanging out a couple times a week would work. Yes, I would, Grandable. It was a meme that I said I wouldn't, but no, I would absolutely make a commission for Cole versus Alex. It's Cool McGrath versus Alex Mercer, right? And yeah, that sounds like a really fun matchup. That one and Ridley versus Rayquaza is one I'm really hoping someone does in my third batch. And there was another matchup I was really hoping people would do that they haven't yet, and it's slipping my mind right now. Slimer, these commissions cost typically on average like $200 US is the normal amount. Make this delay safe, and we will bus it to bus it to you, and this will be 5, 6, and let's hear how this sounds. We put the guitar solo with a little bit of delay. Let's listen to just the solo. Alright, that might be too much feedback. Still way too much feedback. Jeez. Oh. Thought we froze for a second there. Well, we did freeze for a second there. Well, not all commissions are 200. Like, you can do extra stuff for more. Let's hear how this sounds. Come on, buddy. Play. Funny, I was going for kind of a Scott Pilgrim sound. I feel like these two kind of have a similar feel to that too. That bass guitar sound needs a little work. Yates versus Bill Eyelash. That's coming, buddy. Actually, you know that the mix on that is done. The video, I'm going to try to get some of the filming done next weekend. We kind of have to film on the weekends because the sun kind of goes down here at like 5 p.m. and my cameraman gets home at 5 p.m. So, yeah, we have to record on weekends, and we haven't had a chance to this weekend because I was very busy with picking my girlfriend up from the airport and a bunch of other stuff. So within the next few weeks, we'll get that done, June. Ooh, that bass tone. It's very fuzzy, which is kind of what I was going for. I was going for a very 90s kind of bass guitar sound. Next weekend I'm filming a video for June Mitsui and I. We are doing a cover of a Billie Eilish song, and I'm actually hoping to make it really cinematic and nice. Okay, well, I guess there's not too much to help with this bass sound. I apologize. Sometimes I just can't help but hum along. Let's see. Those guitars sound a little bit wider that way. Just plop that on all the guitars real quick. The octave guitars. And then I call this a solo. It's kind of just, I mean, it is a solo, but it's not really. It's not shreddy. I only saw the first Lego movie, but the song in the first Lego movie was really freaking catchy. I'll tell you that. Guitar again. I wish you guys could see like the plugins and all the stuff I'm doing. Like inside these, I'm like it's showing me pop-up menus that it doesn't stream for some reason, and I can't really do anything about that. So I don't know. I guess you guys can just see my main edit window while I do this. Oh, too much. There we go. And now the little plucks. I don't know who Randy Cunningham is. Does he have like a hero name? Oh, too much again. I'm unfamiliar with Mindscope Ninja. I really like how this part came out. These chords are really neat. Okay, see you soon, Earwig. This is Gwenpool versus Haruko from Fooly Cooly. I think the snare could be a little louder. Just a little though. And the kick too. Ooh, that bass, it's so weird. It's not like particularly unpleasant. I think maybe it needs like something to make it sound a little more wet. So maybe we'll add like another bass distortion on top of it, but just a little bit. Because it's already kind of distorted, but it's very like dry sounding. Ah, there we go. Much better. Still not my favorite bass tone ever, but it works for the style. So, during this section where it's just bass and drums, there's gonna be like a bunch of singing. Like the chorus is gonna be going, but it's gonna be like a big group of me. There's gonna be a bunch of me singing. And then it kind of kicks in for the last chorus here. Bass guitars tend to have 4 or 5 strings, and they're in a lower octave and have much thicker strings. Also, if you hear any jingling, it's my my cat. She has a bell on her collar so that we can find her because she likes to hide. Oh, the Doom Guy versus Master Chief Commission is done. It came out awesome, I think. I'm really happy with how it turned out. All right, let's give this a listen because, like I said, there wasn't a ton to do on this. I wanted to do a shorter stream and mix. I guess before we give it a listen, let's do a. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm wrapping up. I'm not even close to done. I don't think, but just here. To get a nice EQ sound going, and then let's pop Ozone on because Ozone is mastering made easy. Jokino, if that happens, I'll just make another song for the matchup. It's not that big of a deal. I imagine I wouldn't be able to, you'd have to line up the song to the fight anyway for the real version. So it would have to be different. Let's see. Let's just give this a listen now, from where we're at. If it decides to play. I'm hitting the spacebar. Come on. Oh, there we go. I did not get any Star Wars matchup brandable. I don't think so. Yeah, these will be put out as individual songs. When I finish this batch, I'm going to drop it as another album. I'm doing all right, Connor. Hey, Tasman. That's nice you can finally see my VTuber avatar. That's cool that you're using my music for FPS gaming. I do that sometimes with other people's music, so it's kind of cool that that's being done for... Slimer, if someone would hire me, I would make it half off for a Jockey Sama one. Like, I would cover the Jockey Sama half of the matchup. So if someone can find a good matchup for her... I'd love to do something Overwatch related, as far as that like Scout versus Tracer song goes. Yu Yu Hakusho matchups. Nothing that comes to mind immediately, but I'd love to see some. Like Yusuke's really cool, Kirama, Kuwabara. I think someone was talking about commissioning a Kuwabara one, but I don't see it on my list, so I guess they must not have paid. Something Sonic or Pokemon. I think one of them was a Sonic-related one, or if not, then it's in the next batch. Someone was talking about wanting to do a Sonic-related one. And I've seen people talking about Giratina, and also Dialga, and also Rayquaza, all as matchups that they wanted. So I've seen some Pokemon ideas. Gerald, typically people contact me on my Twitter, and I'll send them my PayPal link, but we talk about the details and stuff on my Twitter, which is that is my Twitter. Giratina and Champa. What's the connections there? Like, is Giratina fat or something? I don't get it. You could contact me through Gmail, yeah. Shadow versus Ryuko would be another cool matchup as well. Give me some edgy. Mix some, mix Don't Lose Your Way with I Am All of Me. I am all of your way. Don't lose your me. Alright, so this already sounds pretty solid. I don't know what else I want to do to the mix, because the arrangement's pretty much done. Because we have to do, like, vocals over it, I don't want to, like, make anything too busy that might end up fighting with the vocals. Yeah, that'd be one edgy fight. Black and red. I was gonna say boys, but Ryuko is not a boy. So black and red people. And hedgehog. Don't I lose am all of your me way. You can hear the music, but you can kind of hear me. Wait, am I like too quiet compared to the music? Because I have lots of control over my own volume. It's the music volume I don't have much control over for you guys. Is this better? I just turned myself up a little bit. And Way Past Flash, you know, it's funny because as that one ages, it's actually not one that I'm liking too much. Like, as I've gotten a little bit more distance from it, like, it's good, but I don't feel like it's, you know, up there for me. I feel like it's kind of just, I guess the term that you guys use is mid. Okay, so what else can we do here? If there isn't, I think this might be just it. Right now I'm gonna ping Ultra Guy. I think that was who did this. Who wanted this was Ultra Guy. Yeah. Okay, man. But we're gonna tell him. We're gonna say to this guy, "Hey, I'm streaming the track that you commissioned right now. If you want to stop by." Yeah, Ultra Guy is pretty cool. So if Ultra Guy does stop in, everybody make sure to just swarm him and be like, I don't know what you guys should say, but just swarm him. Oh yeah, eventually all of these commissions are going to be on the channel. Yeah, if he shows up, we all pog. Is my avatar moving normally, by the way? I have my camera that I use to track me in a different position, so I'm a little concerned she might be freaking out, like in the wrong spot. Let's see, what else can we do? Because that was kind of all the mixing I needed to do on this. I feel like it's already pretty solid. My has money's been a not too much money into this a commission. That's a sentence. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. Music for Jason Leonardo. If that's a matchup, I don't know about it. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, that was a little faster than I was expecting, so maybe we work on something else? Can you guys agree on some like a matchup or maybe just a style, something I can do real quick? That's right, fight to the death. Just a rock song. Yeah, just make a rock song, Brandon. Alright, let's just start something new then. We'll just do something real quick. I'm gonna use a lot of presets, we'll do it fast. Okay, we will call this Streamy Rock Song Boy. And we'll just save it up a folder. Give me just a moment to make some instrument tracks. And like I said, we're just doing this fast, so we're going to use a lot of preset stuff. Let's see. We're going to need us some drums. Let's just see how fast we can do this. Drums, probably a bass guitar, right? Rhythm guitars. Let's go with strings. Maybe I don't want... Maybe I'll do... Yeah, we'll do an 808. Let's do a trap lead. And I guess that's it, because I only made 6. We'll start with the trap lead, because that'll be fun. Cloud supply. What is this sound like? It sounds like a one note. That sounds really out of tune, is what that sounds like. Ah, I think this might have been it. The one I was looking for. Doesn't that sound cool? Do something based around this. Because, yeah, I found that the other day, just on accident. And I was like, yeah, let's make something with that later. And then we'll add an 808 instrument. I don't feel like doing a sub-lab, so we'll do it through Contact. Hello, Triggered JP. Are we loading? What's going on, buddy? Sequence. Okay, well that was weird, but we got it fixed. Get us a nice 808 going, something really nasty sounding, nice and saturated. With lots of release so that it fades out. Make it thick and driven. Alright, let's try that. I feel like this should be maybe like 82 the whole time. Kuwabara versus who's Okuyasu, guys? That's too slow. That's a drum sequence. Dun, dun, dun. do that a couple more times as like the main section here. Let's add some strings now. And again, I'm using all presets. We're making this very quickly. That's really epic. Might be a little... Okay, that's really cool. We're doing that. Yeah, that other one was like too epic. We might use it for the chorus, but I'm not just gonna go straight into that. I want to knock everyone's pants off right at the start. And then I'm going to use Break Tweaker, which is a very powerful drum software that, you know, I was going to use that, and then I had a second thought. I'm going to use something else that's new that I recently got. And this should sound cool. Let's see. What does this drum pattern sound like? Don't like it. Don't like that either. Finding something good out of this is probably going to take too long. Back to Break Tweaker we go. I hit the wrong software. Star-Lord versus Joseph Joestar. What's the connections there? Yeah. Think of an actual matchup that commissions that, or that would fit this. Because, like I said, I'm just trying to work quickly here instead of... I don't want to bore you guys with a bunch of, like, picking sound fonts the whole time like I normally would. I'd spend like an hour and a half just setting up sounds that I like before I even started working on... Let's try this, and let's take out that, and that, and that. Let's just hear how this sounds. I definitely don't like that. That was really goofy sounding, and not in a good way. Don't like that either. This preset's called Psycho Toad. Okay, this might actually work. It's a little weird, but I'm down for it. I'm down for whatever. Let's make this happen. It's starting to sound kind of tropical. I feel like I'm fighting a boss on the opening island of Kingdom Hearts, the first Kingdom Hearts game. Oh, more of that kick. You know, I might if it turns out good. Instrument. Right now, this is kind of an experiment in me seeing some new, using stuff I haven't gotten to use much of. Let's see, there was one called Scoring Bass that I want to try to use that I haven't found a good use for yet, so we're going to try to use it here. Scoring Bass. Ultra might come in later, or maybe he's already here and I missed him coming in. Uh-oh, is this one of those? It is, where it just keeps playing. Oh no. Is this perfect for Jason versus Michael? You think so? I think my cat wants out of the room. I don't know where to take this. I have a hard time, like, writing when I'm on stream. It's kind of why I start these when I'm close to done already. Let's see. That's kind of lame, isn't it? Okay, well, this is an ill-advised. This was ill-advised. Let's go back to Haru versus Gwenpool, because I have a feeling that we're going to get Ultra Guy soon, if he's not here already. And I'd like him to actually hear his song. So we'll go back to that and actually get to hear something completed instead of me, like, farting around on stream waiting for Ultra Guy. Ultra Guy commissioned this, what I'm about to start playing. Which I'm also gonna be AFK for just a moment. My cat really wants out of here. She's like scratching at the door to get out. Somehow we lost some kick drums here. Well, they're like super weak for some reason. Huh. Well, let's just make those loud. I kind of didn't notice that before. It's a good thing I left and came back to it. The snare is like super weak too. Be more powerful. I demand it. Took that snare a little too far. You know, I don't know anything about the SCP characters. I know very little, I should say. I've only seen a couple videos on them. But thank you so much, Granville. Maybe I'll look more into the SCP lore, because I've heard that it's like super deep, but I don't know. The fact that pretty much anyone can write for it makes it not super appealing to me. It's actually somewhat okay that they do fight requests, because earlier I asked for them for that, like, when I was trying to work on a score. But if they could, like, tone it down now that we're back over to the commission, then yeah. there an SCP that's like supposed to be God? Excuse me. I just hit the vape a little too hard there. Yeah, I think it was 343, something around there. Yeah, when I saw that there was like an SCP that was like numbered 100,000, I was like, I don't know, this might be a little too much for me to get into. Let's see. Bramble, do you actually write your own scores, or do you just do like... Yeah, that's something I was wondering, is if you... I actually forget if you're one of the channels that like pulls scores from stuff and then like uses it as matchup scores. I know that lots of channels do that, and that there are a couple channels that write their own... Oh, okay, trailers. Okay, you do trailers. I know that you did like some kind of Death Battle fan content, and I just couldn't remember like what... Well, not to be a little anticlimactic, but like with this done, I was hoping Ultra Guy would show up and give me some input on it and we'd edit it, but it doesn't look like he's here. Everybody summon him with your Spirit Bomb powers. Let's see. How about we just chill and chat for a little bit? I'm gonna put on... Let's put on the first What If volume. And I'll put it at like a relatively low volume. Oh, these might not load because I forgot I moved them all, didn't I? Yep. Okay, well, we'll put on what I've got done left, or what I've got done of the second What If volume then. And let's just talk for a little bit. This should be like quiet, hopefully. And then we will just chat for a minute. My cat should be in a death battle. And also, I saw earlier, what do I think of Ted GM, like Ben? I think that they're great. I've been trying to coach Ben into having better production, because I think that the writing talent is just about there. I think that like if he works on his compositions a bit, he's pretty much there. But his production quality is what needs work, and so I'm always trying to give him good mix tips and good like how to make his production sound more professional. Yes, I do watch Epic Rap Battles of History. It's one of my it's one of my personal favorite. I've been watching it since like 2011, back when I was in college and first heard of it. It doesn't offend me when people use scores, Flaming Kitty, but when it comes to the stuff that's for Rooster Teeth, like, I don't own Rooster Teeth owns the copyrights for that. Oh, I've been watching the Epic Rap Battles since 2011, Grandable. But yeah, Flaming Kitty, I don't own, like, Rooster Teeth owns the rights to the Death Battle scores, so I tend to help them enforce that so that I don't get in trouble for them being used other places. The connections between Gwenpool and Haruko, I think it's that they're both, like, really, you know, other than the moped thing, like moped motorcycle thing, I'm not super sure, but I know that they both are, like, kind of crazy, over the top. I'm sure there's more to it than that, but I was hoping someone in chat would answer you, Bird, because they probably know more than I do. I'd be down to do a creepypasta character. Are we doing like Slender Man versus the Siren thing? The Siren head thing? Oh, so is the music like a good volume? Like a good, like, kind of quiet? This is one of the ones that I did for Volume 2 of these commissions. I'm not revealing what any of them are named yet or anything. Or what the matchups are even. I'm just gonna let you guys hear them while we kind of chill and talk. I mean, yeah, you can say if when yours comes on. Yours is on this this little playlist. I make the playlists. Bird. What one was yours, Bird? Because it might not be on this playlist yet. I actually need to update this playlist, which we'll just do right now. Oh, that was the one I just clicked into. You know, it actually slipped my mind that yours was Drawn to Chaos. It just seemed like so obvious. Favorite official Death Battle tracks I've done. It's kind of hard for me to think of other songs while music is playing, but I can say that I enjoyed working with C2 a lot on Mega Mania, with Rashad on Falcon Uncaged. I really like working with Trey on the Blood Moon that just came out recently. Yeah, Mighty was also awesome and really a lot of fun. I love how half and half Mighty is. I think it's the most evenly divided collab I've ever done with anyone, where it's like, some of the drums were done by me, some were done by Fairwolf, some of the guitars were me, some were Fairwolf. I think the only things that we didn't both do is I did all the vocals and then he mixed it. If that matchup ever happened, if there was another Goku versus Superman, I would want to call it like, stop it, he's already dead. Like, yeah, I don't know what the Golden Chainsaw is alive to. I don't read Archie Sonic comics. The only thing that I really have time to read right now is I read the ReZero web novel. Who's here, Bert? I love this part of the song. This part always gets me to headbang along. My least favorite that I could have done better on is definitely I Am All with Mewtwo. I think, because that one, whew, it was rough. I also feel like I could have done better with, like, Devil of the Night and with You Have Failed This City. Don Quixote do Flamingo versus Dio Brando. I think Infection Perfection was a good song, it just... the mix wasn't perfect in the original version, and I was in the middle of... I was still smoking a lot at the time, and so my voice was kind of destroyed. Well, back then, Gyro, back then we didn't really think about them as matchup songs so much as it was just a song for the fight. I don't know how else to describe it other than that. I would love to do like another score for Wolverine. Wolverine's fun. I think Days of Boozer Past also struggles from not having as good of a mix as I could have done. Right now we're on another commission. I'm not revealing this, the matchups for these yet, I'm just letting you guys hear them. A little bit of a preview. You'll recognize the next one though, because the next one's probably already... I used to think that way, Caden, but nowadays I don't really mind, like... I would like it if my stuff stood on its own more, but I don't mind leaning into the death battle, like, trope, the, matchup tropes, because this is fun too. Midoriya versus Steven Universe doesn't? Right now, I actually don't know which way that goes. Oh, that's my cat shaking the table. I was wondering what the heck was happening. Who would I want to work with in the future? I think right now, Flaming Kitty, the people that I'm wanting to work with, mostly I've worked with them. I think if I can swing it, I would love to get Jonathan Young aboard for one eventually. That's not a promise, because I don't know if I can make that happen, but I'd love to. And same with like Jules Conrad. With Jules. I'd love to have him on for something too. But I actually don't know Jules personally. So I'd have to like actually meet him first. I know John, but I don't know Jules. This one is my favorite out of these that I've done so far. This came out so good. I'm like upset because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to top this. This is it's so good. Like, as far as these fan commissions go, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make anything else this good, and it makes me mad. Turning it up a little bit. That's what I'm here for right now, Tom Z. What can I answer for you? Finishing this fight. You know, yeah, Caleb or Emily. I'm friends with both of them on Facebook, but I don't know that, like, I haven't really spoken to either of them, so yeah, if I could work with Nick Gordon, I would love to work with Nick Gordon, but that doesn't feel like it's in the cards. I don't even know who Law is. Nice. I might have Emily sing on a song. I wouldn't have her, like, make the music. It's really rare. Like, I have people do solos or I have them do vocals, but I always write all the main song, like the main body of the song myself. I hope that Mick saw John vs. Saberwolf, at least the music. Trey actually knows Mick, so hopefully Trey was like, hey, listen to this. Oh yeah, I forgot that Mick has also worked with Omega Sparks. So that means I have two, like, connections with the guy. Yeah, I would be down for Slenderman vs. Siren Head if someone commissioned it. I'd love to do a pure, like, horror track. Like, not even actiony, just pure horror, spooky noises and stabs and stuff. Hitman vs. John Wick is actually one that I pitched before as, like, a live action. I think it'd be fun to do that as a live action one. So yeah, that'd be something I'd be way down for. I tell you what, people are still talking about Sirens of Combat, and I don't know if they would have if it had a K. This is the one you guys haven't heard at all yet either. Yes, I would love Madara versus Aizen. No, this actually, even though this is a commission, this actually isn't for a matchup. This one also will have vocals eventually, so it sounds a little more simple than it's going to. Yeah, I'm really stoked to put vocals on this one. Very simple, like, score. Kind of feels like you can head bop along, sing to it. I don't play Dead by Daylight, or really, I don't have a lot of time to play mini games at all. When I do, I usually go into VR, so I can be a little more physically active. Hey, congrats on getting a job, Granville. Groove versus Megamind. I'm down for it. Let's see, Five Nights at Freddy's and Versus. I'm not sure because I don't know. I mean, like I know the lore basically from watching Game Theory, so I'm sure that Scott Cawthorn probably wouldn't appreciate that too much, but they don't seem like very fighting characters. They seem like they just stomp normal humans, but they don't, I don't know. I prefer to make the music first and then the lyrics, because it's like I'll hear the lyrics as I'm playing along the song, but sometimes I have like a full song of lyrics come up and then I like write the song to match that. But I think I'm going to go ahead and call the stream there, because that was what I've got done for the next batch so far, aside from what I worked on today. So we'll go ahead and we'll say I will see you guys tomorrow, and then after that I'll see you next Sunday. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Oh, don't worry, Ultra Guy's gonna hear this. He's just gonna hear it on his own time. Hey, Starman. Later, everybody. Thanks for the super chats, and thanks for hanging out. I need practice with this. The ending soon screen. There we go. We'll go ahead, and while this ending screen is on, I'll play the song that I worked on today, and when it's over, I'll officially end the stream.